Hey everyone, Coder Steve here. In this video I'm going to show you how you can delete data from a MySQL database using PHP. So we'll get started. This is my channel. If you like my content, please subscribe and like this video because that helps my channel a lot. So let's get started. In my last video I showed how you can select data from a database using PHP, and this is what we extracted from the database and displayed on the web page. The data, what you see here, is actually in a table called data. So if we click browse, you'll see the stuff there. You can delete this data using the database by just clicking this, but that's just stupid because you'd like to be able to do it from your website using PHP. So I can show you how to do that now, and we'll write a little bit of code and you'll be able to delete it from your website. So let's get started. This is the website. So firstly, I need to put a button of some sort on the end here, which will allow us to click it and delete the row. So we'll go into our code and we'll go to production and edit our code. Right, so firstly we need to put another table header, and I'm going to call this delete. Save to website. Go to the website, refresh it, and we've got that there, which is in place, but we've got nothing here. So we need to edit this part here is the PHP. So we need to go up to the PHP code, which is here, and then we need to add another piece of code there. I'll just put that in as that for now and save to website. You see that is displayed that, but we need some sort of button here because we don't need that because that's the same variable as the one above. So we need to put in a little button of some sort. So if I'm going to, I found this little image earlier called cross.jpg, so I'm going to upload that firstly. And let's view it, view the image, see if it's there. Right, it looks like that, a little tiny red cross. So then we'll go back to our code and we want to put in some sort of URL that we're going to use and click to delete the row from the database. So if we click this image, you can type this in manually, or use, if you're using some sort of HTML editor, you can use the insert image option, which will allow you to add a hyperlink. So I'm going to call the file name cross.jpg because that's the image I just uploaded, and we're going to link it to a new file, and I'm going to call it delete.php !id equals $ID. So if we click OK, and I've put in a URL here. So if I save that in a minute, I've just got to put a couple of backslashes in front of these because it's inside of this. So you put one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there, and click save to website. Let's refresh the website. Now you can see I've got the cross in the place, ready to click, and I'll be able to delete that one. If I click this one, if I click this one, it'll delete that one. If I click that one, it'll delete that one. So delete.php id3, delete.php id1. So if I click this, nothing's going to happen because the URL doesn't exist. So we need to make that now. So we need to go back to our files, and we can use possibly one that's got a redirect back to the production page, and from memory I can use this insert.php. So let's have a look at this one. Right, we can use this one. This one will be fine. So I'll delete the HTML out. I'm going to save this as delete delete.php. So I'll save that like so, and then we can edit it and go from there. So I'm going to get the ID and put that as a variable called ID. But because this time we're getting it from the address bar, which when I hover over it, it's going to be a URL at the top of here. If I click it, like if I click that in a minute, it appears in the URL. So because it's up the top in your address bar, you use a get instead of a post. So we've got that. Instead of inserting, we want to delete the data. So I've got my codes, my special codes, and I'm going to use this one here. This is a piece of code which allows you to delete. So it's MySQL query, MySQL delete from data where ID equals $ID. So it will delete from the database, from the data table where the ID equals $ID, and return to the production.php page. So we'll save the website. I'll click save that as delete.php. And if I click one of these now, it's going to remove. So I'll remove number one. I'll remove number one. I'll click this. It's took me back. See that? It's gone. That's how you delete data from a MySQL database using PHP. If we go to the table, see there's 3 in there, and I refresh it, there's only 2. So that's how you delete. But you can delete a whole lot in one go if you remove this bit of code here. If you just put delete from data, that will clean your database right out and you won't have any rows in it. So only use that if you want to empty the database with a button. You don't have any where clause to it. But if you only want to take out one row at a time, like you need to delete an advert or any other record someone's put on your website and you just need to delete that one row, always use a where clause. And if I delete these, I'll click it, delete, all gone, and refresh that, there's nothing in the table. So that's how you delete from a MySQL database using PHP. So if you like my video, please subscribe, give it a like. I'd appreciate it very much as that helps my channel, and I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching.